guys, welcome back for another episode of Off-Road Hub. My name is Ken. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to get back to a really nitty-gritty task, and that is finishing up this rear frame plating. Once we get that out of the way, then we can get on to some even more fun stuff. Since I'm in here filming so much, I got some whiter colored lights that are also brighter for the garage here. I don't know if they'll flicker on camera, but they're super bright. They are from my favorite store, Harbor Freight. But they're supposed to be 8,000 lumens each, and they really light it up in here nice and bright. On Monday I had to stop because I ran out of welder wire. Got a fresh 11-pound spool on there, so I should be good to go, at least for today. So picking up where we left off, I'm just getting these frame brackets totally welded on with frame bracing so that the frame holds up and they don't come flying off. Last time I made these plates for the outsides of the brackets, I've got the driver's side on. Now I'll go get this passenger side one on, and then we can move to the inside of the frame. Okay, this side is totally welded onto the frame, so time to get this plate on here to give it some additional strength. Well, a lot of extra strength. Now that this plate is welded on, it's time to do the inside plates. This is the driver's side. This one's going to be pretty simple. Just a plate that comes down to grab onto this bracket. And then this side, on the passenger side, I'm going to take this third link bracket off, make a big plate to cover this piece of the frame, and then that's also going to come down and grab this bracket. But so this side's plate's going to serve two purposes. Good stable mounting surface for this bracket, and then grab this one as well. This is a pretty good illustration of how thin this frame is. This is a seam, and I have to get it kind of smooth to get a plate to go over it. And just grinding it down, you can see that it actually opened up holes in the frame here where the seam was, just overlapped metal. So when I ground it down, there's nothing left there anymore. But don't worry, this seam is going to be covered by 3/16 plate of steel. It's going to cover this entire area, so it'll be stronger than it was before. But yeah, this is where the third link bracket was. But just to illustrate, I mean, I can stick my finger through that hole right there. So definitely need something on here for that bracket to hold on to. So I've got my cardboard cutouts again, pattern. That's basically what that one's going to look like. It's going to cover up all these big holes and reach down and grab this bracket. So that'll be super awesome. And then this one over on the driver's side is just super simple, just to give it a little bit more support. So as with my other plates, I'll be cutting this out of 3/16 steel. I've got my patterns traced with soapstone. And I'll get these cut out with a plasma cutter. Then I'll put some holes in them for additional weld support. And yeah, it's just that simple. And there you have it, 2 frame plates. I made little feet for the brackets, so they'll reach over and weld on to the link brackets just beautifully. There we go. Well, there we go. These are ready to put on. I think I've got a little bit more grinding to do on the passenger side to make this one fit, but this one's definitely ready to go on. So I'll get that grinding done, and then we'll get these welded onto the frame. So one more thing about this side that I forgot to mention, the gas tank is actually right here normally, right in this space. It's kind of tight quarters under here. Anyways, this gas tank is right here, and so there's this nut right here it's gonna get covered by the gas tank. It all gets covered up right here. So I need to weld this nut and washer onto this side so that I can just stick a bolt through without having to worry about a nut on this side, because the gas tank will be blocking it. There we go. So with that, this side is complete, and now we can move on to over here. Okay, well, this sucker's on there, and it's stuck on there pretty darn good. It's a good mounting surface for this bracket now. All right, here it is, guys. I'll weld it into the plate. It's strong. Judging by the hand test, I can't shake it, so it must be solid enough. Here's looking at it from a different angle, from below. Here's my plate coming down, grabbing the lower bracket. So I think it's good, for sure. I threw some Steel-It paint on the other side because I won't be able to paint it after I get the gas tank back up in there. And I'm planning on putting the gas tank back up in here, maybe the next thing, so I can make sure it fits with the links and make any little adjustments that I might need to. All right, guys, well, I got it done. I got those rear brackets all reinforced in there. They are not going anywhere. It turns out that welding is pretty sticky stuff, so I'm pretty confident in it. Anyways, let's take a minute to cross this off here. Rear frame plating done. So the list is it's gonna get shorter here really fast. Only 10 more things to do on the list. So that makes it sound really easy. Just 10 more little things to do. I'm really excited to get this project done and out of the garage so that I can get back out onto the trails and exploring, hopefully with some of you guys if you want to come along. Check out my Facebook group. It's called Off-Road Hub. When I get back out on the road, I'll use that to give really up-to-date updates to where I'm at on the road and what trails I'll be doing. So make sure you check that out, and I'd love to hang out with you on the trail someday. Thanks for following along the build, even with these a little bit nitty-gritty type videos where I'm doing frame plating. It's not quite as glorious as putting on the tires and wheels and all the fun stuff like that, but it's stuff that needs to get done. So thanks for sticking with me. If you enjoyed this video today, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, so I can share new content with you every Monday and Thursday. We'll see you next time, guys.